name is Apeksha Gaikar, and today I'll be presenting my complete manual testing project on the application BuggyCar rating. And in this video, I will take you through my test documentation, the modules I tested, the test scenario I created, live execution of the test cases, the defect identified during testing, and the overall summary of my project. The goal of this project was to understand the application deeply, test its main functionalities, validate the UI, and ensure website behaves as expected under different scenarios. So, the Buggy Car Rating application is a car review platform where registered users can register, log in, view different car makes modules, vote for their favorite cars, add comments, update their profile. The website also lists popular makes, popular models, and overall ratings for the car. My job as a QA engineer was to manually and automation verify all those flows and identify functional UI and usability defects or bugs. So let's start. First, I'll show you my test documentation. So this is the test document I prepared as part of my test planning, and I have distributed it in three parts, that is the product backlog, the test cases, and the bug reporting. Here I have mentioned the summary how I tested what I have tested in start. Then this is the product backlog, and this product backlog represents the list of core feature that must be tested to ensure the product or website is stable or not. And this product backlog covers modules like registration, authentication, user profile updation, then the car details, the comment sections, navigation of the website, the UI of the website, and how it works for the cross browser. I've tested for Chrome and Firefox, and also I've tested it on Edge. And the responsive design, I've tested for mobile and tablet layout, and I've done the performance testing too. So so each module contains user story, status, and acceptance criteria. In the modules which where I don't find the bug, I have mentioned given the test status as a close, and where I found the bug, I've given the status as in progress, as it this module contains bugs, so we cannot give the bug as close. And I've given acceptance criteria too. And so the next part is the test cases. I designed and executed and tested these test cases for all the modules of of the website. I covered positive, negative, validation, cross browser, and mobile responsive scenarios, and each test contains the test case ID, test case scenario, precondition, test steps, expected results, actual results, status, priority, severity, and bug ID. Here I have also tested for a valid credential, for invalid credential. As we can see here, I have tested the for the first module, that is registration. I've executed 5 test cases for registration, then 5 for authentication, then for profile also I've tested 3 test cases, then for card details, for vote, and that is for the comments. And then for cross browser I've tested for 2, that is for Chrome and Firefox. For responsive scenarios, I've tested it for Android and the tablet view. Then for performance, I've also given the test cases. As we can see, in this test documentation, we'll do the live execution of these test cases too. And where I found defect, I have mentioned it in here, that is I found the bug. Then as we can see, the next part is the bug reporting. During execution, I found multiple bugs for functionality, UI, compatibility of the website, and each bug is mentioned in this sheet. And this sheet includes defect bug ID, then the title, description, steps, expected behavior, actual behavior, bug type, CRT, priority, and also environment detail. And I've also mentioned the screenshot where I found bug, and I've also highlighted that it will be easier to know where I found the bug, and I've also given the suggested fix what we can do to overcome this bug. This documentation helped me maintain test coverage and the track defects accurately. Now we'll do the test execution, live test execution on the website. So we'll switch to BuggyCar rating website as we can see here. First I'll start with the registration module. Here I'll enter, will do for the first valid credential, will give something email ID. Sorry. Here I'll give name. I used that name before, so I'll give different. So it should not give error. We'll now click on register. The register button is success. So we'll get the message that registration is successful. The first test case is passed. So next test case will be uh, we'll give any number A, B, C. We will check for, as we can see here in login text box, we didn't have any validation what kind of number it should allow number only or what. There are no validation is given, so that should be even for as per the user perspective. I think this is the bug, proper validation should be given. So here I'll give ABC any name. As we can see, I am putting here 1 2 3 4 5 6, and here 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6. Here no validation is given. There should be something message should be thrown that on uppercase 8 maximum more than 8 characters, and capital letters should uppercase letters should be there, or it should be combination of number and character. This is not mentioned here, validation is not given, so this is an bug as per the user perspective. So I have mentioned it in a test documentation too. Now we'll test for the duplicate. I have already logged in for this mail ID. We'll see if we give an error that uh, if it give an error that this user is already registered. We'll see. We'll check. As is here, we get the message user except exit expression, user already exit, so it passed. I've mentioned it in a test too. So here so the bug was that the for password and login the input rule should be present, and here it is not mentioned. And then we'll check for if we give As we can see here in this last name text box, if we didn't fill, we get the message that first name is required, and this is the bug. For the last name, here should be last name is required, so we get the first name is required. So this bug I have mentioned it in the test documentation. This is one of the bug. And then uh, so I got two bugs in registration. That is one for the login and password input field, no validation is present. Then for last name text box, the first name is required, that is meant that the wrong message is pop up. And then the third one is that the for the password for the password menu, the for for this password, to verify the password, visibility icon is not present. So the password field should display consistently icon for show and hide password functionality. So as uh, as for the user perspective, this is and bug. Icon is not visible consistently, so it fails here. So we got all the registration test cases complete. We got three bugs in registration module. We'll next move forward to the login module for authentication. We'll move forward for authentication. Now I'll test the login functionality. I enter valid credential. I'll enter and login. So it login. So this test case pass, and we'll test for logout, how it's logout. We'll click on logout button and it in within a second it logout. So this for test case also pass. Now we'll check for uh, after login we got the pop-up on. So I have already set the email ID and password, so I didn't get the pop-up. We'll log out again and we'll check for the invalid detail. Invalid detail will give any email ID that is not mentioned. We'll give first the right email ID and valid email ID and invalid password. We'll log in, we'll verify it, and we get the message invalid username and password. So this test case pass. Now we'll check for invalid email ID and valid password. You can see I have one valid password here. Also the icon is missing. This is also one of the bug. So we get the message invalid username and password. So this test case also pass. Then the next one is the we can also test. I've also tested for password masking. As we can see here, we get the password. This is an UI check. The we get password should be masked, so masking works correctly, so this also pass. Then we'll move forward, we'll test the another module. The login module is done, we get all the test cases pass. Now we'll check. So I've mentioned it in our product backlog. The authentication has closed, as I didn't get any bug in authentication. Everything is the test cases I've created, all I've executed, and all everything is passed. So I didn't get any bug in login. We'll move forward to the next model, that is for profile update testing. We click on profile and we get the profile updates. I'll modify fields such as first name, last name, gender, age, address, and phone number. After saving, let's go. We'll change the name, Apeksha, and here I'll do BuggyCar. and it's the text box works completely fine, so it is not the bug. Now we'll click on here. Here it is a drop down, it's not working. After we it's if we give back, then it's working. Will if we give female, it's working. Here it is one bug that in the input field, they should not take any text or number. They should not allow to give the number or test case or the character, but they are accepting it, so it is one of the bug as per user perspective. So I've mentioned it in a test documentation too. Here also it in age section, here they should not allow to put the character. As we can see here, they are allowing us to put the character. They should not allow, they should only accept the number only. So this is also one of the bug. Here we'll check if they allow character. See here, they are not allowing character like this. For age also they should provide. So this is one of the bug. We'll check for this drop down, is it working fine, or it's working completely fine. For password we'll change, we'll check if it's taking. Yeah, it's checking. Yeah, as we can see, we'll check here drop down, only English is there, so we'll click on English, it's come, and we'll click on save. As we can see here, incorrect username or password. I think the password I is, sorry for this. So we'll click on save. Now we get the message the profile has been saved successful. So this is an, this also passed, this test case also passed. The bug I found in a profile updation is that the female, the gender text box, gender, the input should be female and male. They should not allow other characters or integer values. For age also they should only accept integer value, not character. So I've mentioned it in a test documentation. Now we'll move forward to next model, that is navigation testing. We'll go back. Now I'll demonstrate navigation testing. I'm able to move between the section. We can see popular make. In navigation testing, I found the bug. If we move forward to, however, during navigation testing, I found major bug when we click on a Lamborghini under popular make and then click on here buggy rating to return to the home, but the page does not navigate back correctly. This is an confirmed navigation bug and it is included in my bug reporting tool. Here, as we can see, I'm clicking, but it's not working. It's not taking back. So this is one of the bug. Now here we can see it's all the features is working fine. We'll check for popular module. It's taking some time. Yeah, as you can see here, it's working fine. Here also I got one bug. I'll show you. As we can see here, for the pages, it's the end of the page. This is the last page, but we here it should be disabled after the last page, but it's showing. Now we'll click on and test that whether it's going forward. As we can see, we click more, next page, it's showing 6, 7, 8, but it's not available, so it should not show. So this is a definitely bug in the pagination in navigation. So I've also mentioned it in a bug reporting. We'll go backwards. So these are the two defects I found. That is buggy rating, it's not working, and the pagination problem, a bug I found. I've mentioned it in a. Now we'll move forward, and the next module is the vote and comment. I select a car and module, enter comment. I'll just select a car module. As we can see, I have commented in this, so they are showing the message, thank you for vote. So this test case is also completed. We'll check for another car where I have not commented. So we'll go for here, we'll test the comment. So here we can see the text box is working fine, your comment optional, everything is correct, the spellings and all. Here all everything is the UI will do it, and also UI and UX testing, but here everything is fine. Now will, as we can see here, votes are 928. We'll check if we give comments the vote is increased by one or not. Now I'll give here one we'll check for the big comment, is it working or not. So I've tested it for long comment. I think I've given 100 characters, and it was not accepting, the comment was too long. And then I tested for 75 letters, then also it's giving the too long comment. Then I tested for 50 characters and it accepted. So I think it is not allowing more than 75 letters. And now we'll test for nice car, as we have less time. We'll test for nice car only. Let's see what's it giving. We'll give also one number, as it's accepting the integer too. It's accepting everything. We'll click on vote, and this we'll click on vote, and as you can see the vote is enabled, and we get the message, thank you for vote. So this test case also passed. We get the vote is increased by 929. So this is also passed. We'll check in comment section. As you can see here, the time is also seen, December 4. Nice car, it is also mentioned it here. Just a bug in it is that the author name is not seen, so this is definitely an bug. The author name should be visible, who commented it, it should be visible. So as per the user perspective, this is one of the bug. I've mentioned it in a bug reporting too. So this feature works, but occasionally the comment area, text area loads slowly, and the author names are invisible. They are not showing the author names, and yes, it's work completely fine. So now we'll check for next module, that is UI and UX testing. For UI and UX testing are validated page layout, button visibility, heading alignment, font consistency, and image loading. During this test, I found a defect. So one of the image, so this one is also one the bug, that is buggy rating. I have mentioned it in navigation. And second one is the pagination. We seen that more than 5 numbers are visible, and also one of the image in overall rating page is broken and does not load. We'll see, this is an clear and UI issue. As we can see here in Lancia Epsilon, this image is not loading, and it's clearly and UI and UX issue bug. So I have mentioned it in a bug reporting, and also here author name is missing. And I've also checked responsiveness, spacing, and the visibility of elements for the logo, banner, cards, and footers. We check for footers. Here we can see for the footers, for if you click on Facebook, it's directed to the Facebook login, so it's working completely fine. If you click on the Twitter footer, it's as we can see, now it's showing twitterbroken.com. So sometimes show like this, so this footer is broken, and this it is broken, but sometimes it's work and sometimes it's not working. So I've mentioned it in a bug reporting. uh, Before I've tested, I didn't get this bug, but now I can see this is clearly and bug. So sometimes it's not working properly and sometimes it's working. So this isn't clearly an issue. Now we'll check for cross browser will do for in Firefox, and in Firefox this website is not working. It's not working loading properly. As we can see, this is not loading in cross browser in UI, sorry, in Firefox browser. So it's completely and bug, and I have also mentioned it in a bug reporting that it is an issue and defect or bug in it's not working. Now we'll check for responsive testing. Will do for responsive testing. For responsive for mobile and tablet view, I've used mobile simulator. And so now we'll check for Android. As we can see here, it's completely visible, it's loading, and it's we can see it's completely visible, it's working completely fine. We'll check for profile. I've tested it for everything. Just one bug I found in responsive in mobile and tablet view. It's for the comment. The comment should be wrap as per user perspective. It should be wrap. It should not look like this. This is an as per user. This should not look like this. It's difficult for user to read the comment. It should be in wrap section. So these are the main defects I found. I have tested it for tablet too. We'll check. We'll just do it in a I've tested in depth. I've tested it 2 or 3 times. Now I'm just showing that how I've tested, how was my approach. I'll give the comment in tablet view. Let's see it's showing it's working fine or not in tablet. As we can see, it's working fine, completely fine. 484, as you can see here. Also it mentioned just for this long comment it should be in wrap. It's not good. We'll just close now mobile simulator. So these are the main defects I identified in navigation bug. After clicking Lamborghini buggy rating, the user is not redirected properly. The one of more images or in the overall rating section do not load. Missing label on the password field, and then the last labeled are different for last name in your registration. Then the footer for Twitter is not working properly, and the in Firefox browser this website is not loading. So these are the main bugs. I've mentioned it in a bug reporting too, and I've given screenshot too with highlighted where I found bug. Shown I've highlighted it properly. To summarize, I thoroughly tested all the functionalities of the BuggyCar rating application using manual testing technique. I prepared structured documentation, executed both positive and negative scenarios, validated UI behavior, and identified multiple functional and usability defects. This project helped me strengthen my skills in test case writing, test execution, defect logging, and overall application analysis. Thank you very much for watching my manual testing project presentation. I'm very thankful for this opportunity. Thank you.